favorite. This is my favorite thing. I love this so much. And
what is marled?
When we debuted this, marled is like a different way of getting a heather effect than a heather. It's like a jaspe.
No idea what a jaspe is.
Where they twist the yarn in different colors together.
Is that a French thing? Jaspe? Is that French?
Yeah, marled. Yeah, I don't think it's a space-dyed yarn. I think it's a twisted yarn.
Lovely.
It's really, really beautiful.
So here's what you need to know that makes it so special, right? It's cashmere.
And also the incredible feel of this particular one. This is more than the average cardigan, right? Now, I mean, we present like two-ply cardigans, but this one is two-ply, but then it's like at least two ends of the two-ply.
Because you have multiple colors.
Yeah, but also because it's thicker than the average sweater that we sell here.
It's stunning.
It almost feels like a hand-knit cashmere. Am I right about this?
Beautiful.
Really, the quality of this
beefiness
is so beyond. There's a beefiness to it. I think it's two ends of that two-ply yarn. And it's knit by machine, but it really does feel like someone's grandmother like sat there and knit this for you.
It's the feel is
the
extraordinary.
feel is like amazing.
So
you know
here's.
What? I would wear this sweater. You would. Everybody that I know needs to wear this sweater.
I've never seen. Have you done elsewhere without my presence, like a marling of the cashmere?
Sure.
You have for QVC.
Yes. Not for QVC.
That's what I'm saying.
No. But I have for couture.
I've never seen it. We were so used to his cashmere, just solid colors, but I've never seen him do anything like this, AKA marling or a texture or a multicolors. Last call pink already. So this is the blue that is new right now.
Really?
That's the gray if you want a nice, great basic.
You know
These
what,
are on 5.
darling?
What?
This gray, I'm sorry. I don't understand how you make it in this world without the gray.
It's lovely.
By the way, look
very
how
dove.
it's done. Look at the back. Look at all this beautiful, the saddling, and just the rib on the back neckline, and then the front has this kind of like vertical rib, this kind of, it's amazing. And
These
look
are,
at
by the way, top rated. Super
look
top
at
rated.
the little the facing of the solid cashmere. I mean, you know, the heather
Show
cashmere.
the buttons, they're mother of pearl.
I mean, it's beyond.
So here's the
I love
deal.
a mother of pearl button.
V
You know what?
neckline.
This cardigan.
5 payments of $45 and change. $45 just saying.
And then, yeah,
What?
I mean, that's amazing.
You're the
Say it
only
again.
designer at QVC that does 100% cashmere because obviously it frankly is easier and cheaper and more attainable to do a blend, cashmere and cotton, cashmere and rayon, whatever.
Right.
This is 100% and 2-ply, but
And
to Isaac's
not
point,
as
it's even
only
beefier.
is it 2-ply, but I think it's like, I don't have my glasses on, but I mean, there's a reason this is more expensive than our average cardigan because it's more cashmere per pound, per square inch than look at the pink.
The pink's my
It's
favorite.
So
We have an
major.
update on the pink.
We don't.
We do.
Don't break my heart,
Extra
please.
large through 3X, only a half dozen in each size. The feel is exceptional. If you think you can't do wool.
The feel and the weight and the look. I mean, this is like getting a hand-knit cashmere sweater.
Like
I mean,
your cashmere
when you're wearing
is so
this sweater,
soft.
why aren't we showing girls in this? Because I'm telling you, the
You
girls
will.
look
You're going to
so
see Carissa in the
unbelievable.
gray.
Carissa, also known as Marisol, she looks amazing. Now she's layering cashmere over cashmere, right? It looks so unbelievable. I love the size of this.
So great.
I love everything about it. Hey, Carissa, button like your second button down. Just button one button down, or your first button. Yeah. There you go. Look how chic that is. Look at the fit on that. Look at everything about like this idea of a V-neck, which I just think is so cute.
By the way, I love that you did like a taller, thicker, longer rib trim on the cuffs and on the bottom hem.
Such a chic look, right? It's a great, great, great look.
So clever too that you managed to figure out how to make the look of heathering in cashmere.
Well, I mean, it's a technique. It's marling, right? Where you kind of, you know, you have different colors and you twist the yarn together, right? So it looks like it, but you do it rather than dye it that way. You actually twist it, right? That's what marling is.
It's so beautiful because you get multiple hues.
And then what's so nice about the facing on these sweaters, it has kind of like a 50s look, right? Like, see the blue has the solid blue and the pink has this like brighter pink, you know?
Again,
I just think it's so like cute, this idea of the sweater. This with like a little chiffon skirt or something and a white t-shirt like in the springtime when it's like chilly outside.
It's terrific.
Like, this is a real couture feeling piece, right?
Amen.
That little gray sweater, right, with a little cotton t-shirt in the springtime, with some little lacy skirt or something.
Cute.
Forget about it, right? And maybe that suede boot that you showed a little bit, we showed a little bit earlier,
the new wedge.
right? So great. I love that for spring.
So we
I
have,
love it for winter.
So we have less than 600 to go around. I will just share with you that this is 5 easy payments of $45 to get home cashmere.
That's kind of a crazy thing.
In 2014, obviously, one of the highlights of what Isaac did in his line were these elevated luxe pieces that obviously cost more money because they're made from, in this case, the premium of the premium, which is cashmere. And it's not one ply like a lot of department stores do. You know, it's not pay for it all at once. You can't have it.
But the thing is, Shawn, we talk about 2-ply. My regular cashmere yarn is 2-ply.
Yeah.
But this is 2 ends of the 2-ply. So it's like twice as much cashmere for your buck.
Because it does feel, it
has like a hand
heftier.
knit. It feels like a hand knit sweater.
Right?
It feels like a ski sweater or something, right? It's so great. I'm telling you, like in those, if you got this sweater home and you wore it all through the winter, like layered with like fabulous things in any of the colors, in the pinks, in the greens, in the grays, right?
Yeah.
But then come spring, you just layer, this is like your outerwear piece, like in March and April.
Yep.
Forget about it.
It's so great. And
it's like
I will
a little
say,
outerwear piece for March and April. That's
you
what it
can
is.
see the pink and the blue and the gray, the way the marling is done. It almost is like those little flecks of cashmere are dancing. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it.
It's pixelated,
it's
right?
Pixelated. It's
and also,
so
like,
terrific.
you can't get how incredibly rich and thick and gorgeous this looks on camera.
Soft.
You just can't how great the blue looks when you get all of those beautiful shades of blue kind of just marled together, right? And you can't get how incredibly sort of rich and chic that pink is, you know? It's like pink and it has oranges and violets in it. It
Pink
really
is sold out. Totally
It is
out.
not.
Yes, it is.
How could that be? It's so
because
chic.
it's awesome. That's how. We're down to 500 remaining between the blue and the gray. I want to call out for a second the idea that, Jackie, what color eyes do you have, even though you have sunglasses on? Blue.
Well, yeah.
That blue is so...
Absolutely.
It makes your eyes pop.
Really
Thank you for taking the sunglasses off, because if you have ever seen the color of water off the coast of Turks and Caicos, in the shallow parts where you can see through it like glass.
Wow.
It's unbelievable, the shade of this blue. And if it's not resonating on your TV set, then just, you know, later on maybe go to QVC.com and buy a new TV set. But it's so, it's such a great shade of blue. And you did lights and darks. Like there's navy in there, but there's turquoise in there.
But there's a lot of different colors that are marled together. And then the whole idea of like the fact that this is not a tailored piece. It's like a dressmaker piece.
Absolutely.
You know? It feels so couture, this thing. It really does. It feels so super, super couture.
Okay, so last show of 2014, any parting words, any final thoughts?